Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds, and we're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming, we'll keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face. We got what it takes. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Every step, writing stories that seek to be read, taking hold of the moment as we discover every color filled with wonder. Now we finally see we got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins. Here we go. Here we go. Heading out on our own with our hope in the clouds. We're starting to see that we're onto something. Feel it coming now. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Friends and family, we come on this beautiful afternoon at the invitation of Erika and Nick to share in the joy of their wedding. This is an outward celebration. What we are going to see and hear is the expression of inner love and devotion that they have in their hearts for each other and also for God, their Creator. Matthew chapter 19 tells us that in the beginning, the Creator made them male and female. And he said, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but are one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. We thank you for this gorgeous day. And God, we thank you for what is taking place in this moment. God, we know that love has been one of your richest and greatest gifts to the world. And love between a man and a woman that over time matures into a marriage is one of the most beautiful types of love that there is. And God, we get today to celebrate that love. So God, we ask that your blessing be on this wedding service. We ask that you protect and bless and guide Erika and Nick in their marriage. Surround them and us with your love forevermore. Marriage is the clasping of hands. You're doing it right now. It's the blending of hearts. It's the union of two lives that are becoming one. Your marriage must not stand on the authority of the state of Ohio or by a seal that's found on your wedding certificate, but by the strength of your love and the power of your faith in each other and also of God. Now, before we go any further, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to look at this moment because you have waited a long time for this. Now I want you to look out, and I want you to see all of your friends and family. They're here to support you. They're here to be here for you. And most importantly, they're here to celebrate with you.
Let us continue to love one another, for love comes from God. Dear friends, since God loved us that much, we surely ought to love one another.
And in this moment, I always like to pause and give a few brief bits of advice when it comes to being married. First and foremost, remember and always remember what it is that brought you together. Don't be afraid to continue to date. Life has a tendency to throw curveballs, and remember to always be best friends. This, if you can do, will get you through anything if you can remain best friends. Don't be afraid to walk in the rain, to dance, to make fun of each other occasionally, to remember that you are best friends first and husband and wife.
I love you, Erika, as I love no other.
I take you to be my wife.
I take you to be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poorer.
For richer or for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are separated by death.
Until we are separated by death.
As God is my witness.
As God is my witness.
I'm giving you my promise.
I'm giving you my promise.
I love you, Nick, as I love no other.
I take you to be my husband.
I take you to be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better or for worse.
For better or for worse.
For richer or for poor.
For richer or for poor.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Until we are separated by death.
Until we are separated by death.
As God is my witness.
As God is my witness.
I'm giving you my promise.
I am giving you my promise.
Wives, understand and support your husbands in ways that show support for Christ. The husband provides leadership to his wife the way Christ does the church, not by domineering, but by cherishing. So just as the church submits to Christ, wives should submit to their husbands. He says, husbands, go all out in your love for your wives, exactly as Christ did the church. A love marked by giving and not getting. A love that is beautifully explained in 1 Corinthians chapter 13. A love that is patient. A love that is kind. A love that does not envy. A love that does not boast. A love that is not rude or proud or self-seeking. A love that is not easily angered. A love that keeps no record of wrongs. Nick, I want you to take Erika's ring. Erika, I want you to take Nick's ring. I want you to place them in the palm of your hand for just a moment. I want you to look at them. You'll notice that they're small in size, but they're incredibly large in significance. They're made, first of all, of precious metal. That's to remind us that love is not cheap, nor is it common.
Erika,
With this ring,
I
seal my promise
seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband.
to be your faithful and loving husband.
As God is my witness,
As God is my witness,
I'm giving you my promise.
I'm giving you my promise
Nick,
With this ring,
I
seal my promise
seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving wife.
to be your faithful and loving wife.
As God is my witness,
As God is my witness,
I'm giving you my promise.
I am giving you my promise.
And God, right now in this moment, we ask your blessing on Erika and Nick's marriage. God, may they always turn to you for guidance, for strength, for provision, and for direction. Nick, Erika, you've come before us and before God. You've expressed your desire to be husband and wife. Proverbs 3:3 gives this command. You thought I was going to say kiss her, didn't you? Let love, no, not yet. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck and write them on the tablet of your heart. And as you do, may God pour all of his blessings on your marriage. Nick, it's the best time. You may kiss your bride. It is truly my honor to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Nick Maris.
We've been stuck in overdrive, tired of the sleepless nights. I don't know where I would be without you, without you. Racing through the busy weeks, no wonder we can hardly breathe. I don't ever wanna be without you.
So Nick is also very talented at fitting into any crowd. Okay, he's immediately comfortable. He becomes the life of the gathering and makes friends with everyone he meets just by being himself. So, which is an incredible thing to witness, to be completely honest. And over the years, he's become an additional member of my family, another brother and a son. And Nick is also one of the most loyal and pure-hearted friends you could ever hope to have. He is always there for support, to lighten the mood, and to help in any possible way that he can. Myself and all of us here tonight are so incredibly blessed to have him in our lives. He's one in a million, and I know from our many discussions over the years, his dream was to find the perfect girl that he could have the most loving family with. And that is why I was so happy when his face lit up as he told me about Erika for the first time. He went on and on and on about her. So Erika, I want to thank you tonight for making my best friend's dream come true. Now these two as a couple are a true embodiment of hard work, true love, and strong faith. I know they will be wonderful in life and have a wonderful life together through all the highs and lows that are yet to come. That love is not a perfect state of caring. Okay, it's an active noun like the word struggle. To love someone is to strive to accept that person exactly the way he or she is right here and right now. He's shown me that to truly love someone is impossible if we only care for them because they fit into our own personal molds of perfection. But by accepting them for who they are, the way I've seen him accept Erika, and the way he's always accepted me over the years, and the way that he pushes others to accept him. So this day is a celebration of your lives, okay, no one else's, and the genuine love that you share for one another. It's a rare occasion in life that's so incredibly personal, okay? It's your favorite music, your favorite food, all your favorite decorations, right? And most importantly, your favorite people. All in one space, under one roof. It's a snapshot in time that'll give you the strength to endure anything that life throws at you by providing you a glimpse of what is up ahead forever.
And I thought I'd tell a quick story. The first time that I met Nick, Erika had brought him down to the house and we were sitting in the living room. And we were talking and visiting, and the first question that kind of came to my mind, which is kind of important, was I wondered if Nick had faith in God. So we talked for a little bit, and he mentioned that he liked sports and hunting and the outdoors. And of course, I like to hunt and spend time in the outdoors. But then he mentioned that he liked the Browns. And I was like, oh, being a Steelers fan, you know. But so I asked him, I said, well, Nick, do you think the Browns will ever win a Super Bowl? And Nick said, yeah, there's a chance that they could. And I knew then he had faith in God. Welcome to the family, Nick. Love you.
She always wants everyone to be happy, and she's the type of person that feels bad when she beats someone at a game, which I think is partially why she converted and started cheering for the Browns. Out of sympathy, Nick. She has always been there for me with a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and with open arms no matter what. God blessed me with the best big sister to look up to, and it has been a privilege to grow up with her. The way you two balance and complement each other is truly meant to be. Nick, thank you for your sense of humor, your kindness, and for being the man to my sister that she deserves. Erika is lucky to have you, and I am truly blessed to be gaining a brother like you also. Watching the two of you, it is clear that God put you together. The love you two share is evident to everyone who is around you, and that it's truly meant to be that you guys are each other's life partners and best friends. I could not ask for anyone better to take on the new role as your best friend for life. Here's to Nick and Erika and a lifetime of love and laughs together. I love you both.